Hello and welcome back. Oh my god, I just voice cracked. Excuse me. Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Super Mario 64. So, as per usual, or I guess as per usual, we're gonna try to beat 3 stages again, this time being Cool Cool Mountain, Big Boo's Haunt, and then Hazy Maze Cave. Last time we did Bob-omb Battlefield, Whomp's Fortress, Jolly Roger Bay. We did Peach's Secret Slide, we did the Wing Cap stage, and the Aquarium. So like I said, Cool Cool Mountain, Big Boo's Haunt, Hazy Maze Cave, Bowser in the Dark World, probably Metal Cap and maybe Vanish Cap, or we'll see. So first our Slip and Sliding Away. I like this one. It's short, simple, and up. And you can play it by jumping to a lower part of the stage. You can technically get lower than what I just did, but I mean, this still works and saves a decent chunk of time. I always like the sliding in this game. It's a unique aspect of this game, and it just makes it feel more diverse rather than just having platforming. And I think I don't know of any platforming games that involve sliding other than this one. I know there's things like Super Monkey Ball come to mind where it's kind of like sliding, but I'm not sure where I'm going with this. Alright, star number 2, we got Lil Penguin Lost. So it starts off with us having to capture this penguin, and this star should be really this star should be really quick, as you can slide just like that and then fall off the stage and die. In all seriousness though, you can slide down and have it be done pretty darn quickly, so that's what I'll be trying to go for today. Alright. Gotta get some wall kicks. Alright, caught it. So, we'll slide. We'll slide like that. This is a bit finicky, but maybe I can do it. Yep, absolutely, that works. You can do it a little quicker, or more directly, but that still worked. So, you bring this penguin, and you get the star. There's also another penguin located on top of this building, I think. And if you bring that, then Mama Penguin's gonna be like, hey, that's not my penguin. What are you doing? It's this one. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can still bring it, even though I've already gotten the correct one. That's not my baby. She looks nothing like me. Her parents must be sick worried. Alright, so you gotta bring the correct penguin. We just got that. It's a fairly simple star, I'd say. I like it. It's fairly unique because there's not a lot of stars where you're forced to carry something. Okay, now it's time for Big Penguin Race, which is combined with the 100 coins, so I'm gonna try to do that now. Alright. Here they are. So, for this one, you might be wondering, can I just jump down again? Because, you know, that worked for the first start. It was pretty simple, was pretty quick. But this time, you could try that, but you'll get a prompt at the end by the penguin, and she says, like, hey, I don't like you cheating, so that's unfair, I'm not gonna give you a star. And I'd say that's a nice measure, you know, it forces people to actually play the game, and it proves that Nintendo carefully looked at, the things. So I just realized I might have to do red coins instead. I think that's what I'll do. Because I don't know if I can get the star anymore. Because the star spawns when you talk to the penguin inside the building. I think I could just redo the slide technically. But I'll get the red coins. It's a little easier. Since we already have so many coins. So. Red coins in this stage are fairly scattered around, and I mean, I don't mind them. They're fine. I guess that's the best thing I have to say about them. All right. There is one over here, right behind this ledge, which is kind of hard to find if you don't know how to look for it, which is nice. Let's see. Let's see if I remember all of them. Oop. Okay. So there's that one on that little bridge part. But there's also one up there, which I wonder if I can reach. Let me try it. Oops. Alright, jump, jump, jump. Alright, maybe if I do like a side flip type of angle. Oh, I think I know. Yeah, I'll figure this out. Hang on. Alright, got it. Maybe I can do it like this. Oops! Oh god. Oh boy. I don't think that'll work. Okay, whatever. I can do it differently. I'm still missing another coin though, and I'm not exactly sure which one it is. But I'll make sure to find it. What was that? I tried to like slide kick. Because that's a cool move in the game that no one ever uses. Alright, so here's the coin. And... Oop, yep, that's the 100 coin star. Nice. Alright, so we got that. Now we just need one more red coin. And I'm trying to think of where it is, but I don't quite know on top of my head. Did I get this one in the tree? Yeah, I must have. Nope, I don't I don't want to find your penguin. Is it on that is it on that island? No, it's not. Wow, I'm genuinely struggling to remember. Because that's the thing, when there's 8 locations to remember, you know, if you aren't really... Wow, I don't know what I'm saying. The thing is, I'm not sure where it is right now. I also didn't collect them in a specific order, but thankfully I did just remember where it was. And I believe it should be, yep, right over there. Alright, got a bonk, got a star. That's how you do it. Alright, let's get to it. This bridge is like really annoying. I never know how to cross it quickly. Like you have to get either underneath or on top of the snowman, like go over them. But I'm like afraid of bonking and then falling off the bridge. It seems a bit unlikely. I'm not sure how likely it would be. But I'm not gonna risk anything. Alright, 102. Now it's time to actually do the penguin race. Again, but this time we don't need no coins. We just gotta go fast and be cool. Oops. We do have to talk to the penguin though. To actually activate the mission. It's time to go, and... Okay, there we go. So, like I said, no shortcuts. But that's fine. So after this mission, I'm gonna get up for 10 seconds to let my cat out. I close my door, and my cat's sitting in front of it looking at me like, what is this? A door? Holy shit, what kind of rubber banding was that? Be right back. Alright, I opened the door. Let's try that again. And this time, I guess be a little more careful. So, there's rubber banding with the penguin AI. Oops, yeah. So if you go fast, the penguin will also go really fast. And sometimes it gets crazy the way it catches up to you. Like, watch me go and then take notice of that, alright? So I'm going, you know, relatively fast. I think that'll count as cheating. Let's see, though. I didn't mean to skip a part of the slide. But yeah, look how quickly she caught up with me. Because that's how the rubber banding AI works. It wants to get as close as you as possible. And it doesn't really care about the speed or anything. I think this will count as cheating. If it does, I'll get a different star if it does. Yep, nope, that totally counted. I'm not sure why or how the whole cheating mechanism works. I guess there's checkpoints that you have to pass. Invisible checkpoints. And I guess I got all of them, even though I skipped part of the race. New speedrun strategies or something. I'm just kidding. Alright, And then we have Snowman's Lost His Head, which is another kind of finicky star with like invisible checkpoints. So here's how it works. You go over to this platform which houses, this snowball. It comes up with a prompt and you gotta find it. You gotta find the head of the snowman. So what's cool about this one is that the snowball starts off real small, and then gets bigger. Gets bigger as you go. Okay, that was a complete failure. But you gotta like follow a certain trajectory. Okay. Okay, I lost my controls again. I think it's because I accidentally full screened the game. Nope, never mind. Okay. I'm having many issues with this. Many hiccups. But we can do it. Have some faith in yourself, in another. Also, we're a fourth of the way done with the entire game already. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's try that again. So you'll have to follow and slide down just like that. Here's a little turnaround that you have to do. Oops. And then you have to go, I think, right behind the snowman. And then if you do that correctly... Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong there. However, thankfully, there is a backup plan of us getting the other star. Because there is another star to collect. And it's the Wall Kicks Will Work star. Hopefully we can get it this way. So normally, what you would do is you would activate the cannon and then shoot from the cannon onto this part. But using the fly guys, or is that what they're called? I'm not sure. The spin drifts, that's what they're called. Using the spin drifts is a whole lot easier. Wow, words. I like this star because it involves wall kicks, which is like a very technical and cool move in the game. But I also like it because it's in a fairly like hidden area that you otherwise wouldn't go to. Like I showed with the 100 coin star, you don't even need to go to that area to get the 100 coins, but you can. There are some coins to be found there. So now that we have star number 6 out of the way, let's actually get Cool Cool Mountain done with. So I think I have to go in front of the snowman. I was too slow again. Okay, we'll still try it. We'll still try it. Oh, get back, get back, get back. Oh, Ugh. I don't think that... Oh, it did count. Okay. Okay, so that's the thing. With stars with invisible checkpoints, or however it works, I never really know how it works. But it does work, which is really cool. So that's Cool Cool Mountain out of the way. This is a stage that I like. It has a bunch of unique stars, a bunch of stars that are a bit different than other stars, like the snowman one, the one with the little penguin. It's nice. And the stage itself is laid out in a nice way. It's not too hard, not too easy. Plenty of coins to collect. And of course, like I said, I like the slide. Alright, it's time to do Bowser in the Dark World. So, I'm not really a fan of linear stages, but the Bowser stages are pretty cool. And I like the open world aspect of this game a lot more, because it gives you a lot of freedom on how to tackle certain things. But there's still some freedom to these linear stages. Like sometimes you can skip certain sections, or approach them in a little bit of a different way. And as you can see here, sometimes there's even a bit of backtracking. Oops. Alright. But the thing with linear platforming, or linear levels, is that you can really focus on the actual platforming element, as you know what the player is gonna do. I mean, this wasn't intentional, for example, but that still works. I don't think... Yeah, okay. Moving platforms. Nice element. This is the part that I hate about this level. Alright, can I get that? Let's see. These, like, really thin little bars, I guess I could call them. Because there is a coin, I think, yeah, right after this one. But you have to be pretty careful, as it's a small platform to land on, like a thin piece. So if you're not careful or you're not looking at where you're going, that could be a bit dangerous. Alright. Nice. Got that? No problem. Look at the pipe and the star. Alright, let's get it. Bowser. Number 1. As a kid, me and my brothers always used to imagine the 3 Bowsers as, this is Kid Bowser, Bowser in the Fire Sea is Mama Bowser, and then Bowser in the Sky is Dad. For some reason that made sense to us, but it's apparent that they're all the same Bowser. Okay. Let me get the key. And poof. Let me check a message that I got. There we go. Oops. It was nothing important. Alright. So, we can move on to... yeah, let's do Big Boo's Haunt now. Big Boo's Haunt, I like... it's a bit strange with the coins. Because, unlike normal stages, the Big Boo's Haunt does not have any coin rows or coin rings or anything like that. But all the coins come from either boxes or mostly enemies. There's still plenty, so in that regard it's still fine. But it's a little noticeable difference, and if you really pay close attention to it, you can find little quirks everywhere in this game. The entrance is also pretty unique. You have to, you know, kill that boo instead of actually just enter a painting and whatnot. Okay. First star we're gonna do, go on a ghost hunt. So this star is about killing boos, and that's really all you have to do. So, kill a boo, you get a text, and then you explore the other rooms in this downstairs area to kill more boos. Let's see. Let's just skip that whole bridge thing. Boom. See, platforming. I like it. All right. I believe there's another one in this room, together with the eye. Yeah, there is. So yeah, that's what I mean. You get blue coins from killing these things. It gives you a lot of coins just from killing enemies, rather than just collecting them in the world. So I believe we might have to, oops, lure them out. Jesus. Okay. I don't know if they want to come out. Here's what I'll do. I'll go into this room. Get back to it. Because I believe the last 2 boos are in there. There is a different way to get there, but it's a bit, like, it's just a bit, it takes a bit longer. But I think I'm gonna have to do it. So, normally what you would do is you would get the wing cap, invisible vanish cap. And with the vanish cap you can go through that wall. So that's how it's normally done. But I guess I'll take the long route and go behind it. Because there is a door here to get into that room, even without the use of the cap. So, that's how we'll do it. Alright, so after killing these 5 boos, the big boo appears, which is one of the mini-bosses in this game. And I'm not particularly a fan of it. But I mean, it works, it's pretty cool. I think the other big boo fight in this stage is better, which I will show later. But what's cool about this stage is that it kind of introduces like all the rooms in the bottom, and then it's like, oh, the star goes to the top. Hey, here's a staircase. There's more to this stage. I like that. Like, for such an early 3D platforming, this game was ambitious. There were a lot of different ideas and elements. Also with later stages like Wet Dry World, Tick-Tock Clock, there's a bunch of cool stuff going on. Alright, star number 2, Big Boo's Merry-Go-Round. Oh yeah, there's actually 3 boo fights in this game. Alright, let's do Big Boo's Merry-Go-Round. So you get into this little house, fall down this elevator. I think there's actually a way to get to here from inside the house as well, which is to simply fall down into the room where I first killed the boo. So when you enter the house, you go right, and then you can fall down to also get to this merry-go-round. So it's really similar. All you do is kill some small boos, and then You got this, you know? I believe that's it. Yep. See, kill... It's the exact same thing. Kill 5 small boos, and then you unlock the fight with the big boo. So, it's a bit of a shame that there are 3 stars in this stage that revolve around killing boos. I feel like I wish they would have done more with this stage, more different things. But other than that, I do definitely like the stage, because the atmosphere is brilliant. And some of the stars are still pretty good. I believe Secret of the Haunted Books is next, but it could be Red Coins. If it is Red Coins, I'll do that last. But we'll see. Yeah, it's Secret of the Haunted Books. So what I just realized is that we will actually need the Vanish Cap to complete this stage. So that's what I'll do soon. I'll actually do Secret of the Haunted Books in the speedrun way, if I can. Hopefully I can. Oops. So normally you would enter a hallway on the upstairs area. Oops. And then with that upstairs area, there's a part with a... there's like a library section, I guess I could call it. And basically, that section has a little puzzle at the end. And then if you complete that, the bookcase will disappear or, well, shift away, and then you can get to the star behind it. But this is another way of doing it. I prefer it because, you know, I like the technical platforming and doing wall kicks and triple jumps and all the cool stuff. So that's how I do it. Alright, I'll do the... not the 8 red coins, but I'll do the big boo fight on top of the house first, which is star number 5. And after that, I will try to get the Vanish Cap. Because, yeah, I do realize that's something we need to continue on. Alright. So, you do some platforming to get on top of the house. And then here you fight another big boo. I think this is my favorite of the 3 big boo fights. But it's still a little bit of a shame that... oops. It's still a little bit of a shame that there's 3 stars that are basically the same thing. Except in a different location. Which is very nicely presented. Like, the merry-go-round is pretty eerie. And the big boo on the balcony feels pretty epic as well. Especially considering where this star spawns. And this is a tricky part. No! Ooh! Well, shiver me timbers. Okay. So, that's one way to fail that mission. But I can get back in like 20 seconds. Just gotta do a little bit of traversing throughout the mansion. And there you have it. You're already back at the balcony. So, let's try that again. Let's just long jump it. Maybe that's easier. Oops, got it. Nice. Alright, so I'd say it's time to get the Vanish Cap now. And the Vanish Cap is located under the moat. So we'd have to drain that first. So the way you do that is you go to the downstairs area. Right here. Shove that key in the keyhole. Open up. And then I think the Mips is also here. Yes, this little bunny, if you catch it, gives you a star. Which sometimes I really struggle with, from what I remember, but isn't all too difficult. Especially if you trap it like this. Boom, got it. This bunny gives you a coin, and it appears twice. I think once it appears at 16 stars, or 15? Yeah, 15. And the other time it appears at 50 stars, I think, 5-0. So I'll have to redo that later to get yet another star. But that doesn't take too long. Anyways, we got a little bit sidetracked on trying to get the Vanish Cap. But we will get that right now. So, we'll swim down here. Then you have these 2 pillars over here. Well, I guess they're pillars. But you ground pound them to lower the water level. And boom, you can now access the moat. Which is only really good for one thing, and that's the Vanish Cap stage. That's like the only thing. It's a bit weird because that's the only thing it's good for. That's the only thing it's used for. This stage is hard if you're not careful, let me tell you. And it's not because of this part, it's because of the other part of the stage. So every cap stage has red coins. We already did the wing cap. We'll do Vanish Cap and Metal Cap today. But yeah, let me show you why this is hard. It's because of this. These platforms. And at the end there's like 3 of these consecutively. And if you're not careful, it turns. It spins around at the top, which is really hard to deal with. Like, as you can see, I took some risk there. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why it's hard. Thankfully, you don't actually lose any lives from that. So you can just try again. And as much as I like the Vanish Cap, it's not very particularly... It's not presented very well here. Sure, it makes you immune from things like fire, which is nicely shown, but it doesn't really show the attribute of you being able to go through certain things, except for on the very end, where you go through the final wall, I guess I could say. But the thing with that is you can just jump over it, if you know what you're doing. Alright, 5, 6... Okay. So now I have to get this coin. And then I believe there's one more coin at the very end. Alright, cool, we got that. Alright. So, that is all we have to do for the Vanish Cap. So now it's time to get back to Big Boo's Haunt. When we get the star up, of course. And I believe we spawned right outside the gate again. Yep. So, there we go. Nice. It'll take me like a minute to get there, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I'll go from this side. I could just go from the main entrance again, but I feel like this is about as long. It really doesn't matter. There's actually a secret 1-up right here, which is a really strange location to put one, but it's there. Oh yeah, this is actually shorter. Because you can slide down onto the Dire Docks area. And, oops. Then we're already at the key door. So now I can complete the final stars, which are the red coins, the 100 coins, and the, what's it called? The eye-to-eye in the secret room. Yeah, that's it. Where you basically fight a big Mr. Eye for a star. In a secret room. That's, I guess, not too secret, but it's it does include a nice a section where you have to be a bit fast. So I'll actually do that one first because I'd like to do the 100 coin star last. So you have to get to this section, which you could just do by going through the doors like this, but you could also do what I just did in long jump. Okay, so what you do is you work your way up, and then you go onto this painting. Here's where the Mr. Eye is. And I'd say you're given plenty of time, but if you're slow, you might miss it. So, I don't know if the eye is looking at me. Okay, there we go. Yep, I got it. Oh, so the star will spawn right there. And apart from the reds and the hundreds, that's all the stars in Big Boo's Haunt. Of which I think eye-to-eye in the secret room is my favorite. Because of the whole, like, hey, get the Vanish Cap, and hey, you've got a timer on you, you gotta get to the top in time, even though the timer isn't that hard. Alright. So we're 29 minutes in, and we only have to do 100 coins, red coins here, all of Hazy Maze Cave, and Metal Cap. Which I think will be a nice timing for this episode. So I'm not really sure what kind of strategy I'll be using to get the coins here. I know there's plenty. So spin out the eye. Get some reds here. Get a blue. Let's see if I remember all the locations for the coins. Alright, get that one. Ah, this is the Eye-to-Eye secret room books thing. Best description. I think... Yeah, this is that balcony I was referring to earlier. But here, behind the scary-ass piano, which definitely scared everyone as a kid, but that's like a whole reference meme type of thing anyway, so... That's nothing new, that's what I can say. Alright, I got 6. I'm not quite sure where the rest is. I guess I'll get the 10 coins here from beating these enemies. Alright, see, that works. That's what I mean with like the whole coin idea. Like all the coins are from the enemies, which works pretty nice and quick. Alright. I know there's a coin over here, but I need another one. And the other one, I believe, I have no idea. Oh yeah, I do remember. It's where you get the vanish cap, right there, the one that I just showed. Oops. Alright, got the blue coin from that. And then the red coin star spawns, which you can't really see. Okay, so this is what I mean with entering the merry-go-round from the actual mansion itself. And the reason we're going here is because I want to kill some boos to get coins. You can easily kill 5 boos here. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops. I said 5. And then we already have 71 coins. So all we have to do is get back up. And I'd say we're pretty close to beating the stage. Yahoo! Fucking Mario. Commit Yahoo. Alright, I want to BLJ, but I'm not going to do it. BLJing is like one of my favorite things in this game, even though I'm not very good at it. It's typically hard to do. Oops. Okay, I guess I'll kill this eye. Oops. Okay, so even if it's in its death animation, it can still hurt you. Which is interesting. Okay. Where are the coins? Okay, scuttlebugs. I can kill those for some coins. Shoutouts to Nathaniel Bandy for being a scuttlebug. I guess we'll do the rest inside. As there's still a bunch of boos to kill here as well. Is there? I don't know. There might not be. Let's see, I can get some... Oh, I thought those would have these different types of books, which you can kill to get coins. Okay, I'm apparently struggling. Oops, I'm dead. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So I'll go to this room over here. And then if I go to these boos that I tried to kill in the first star here, I can get these for another so many coins. There might still be a book here. No, there's not. Okay, whatever. Oops, don't bounce. Okay, so that gives me 89. So if I go outside, I think that could be the last couple of coins I'm missing. Okay, got a scuttlebug, got a coin box, and there we have it. So now all there's left to do is work my way back inside. And that way we can round up this stage. Oops. I keep having these dumb little moments like that. I think I've said oops in this whole thing like 20 times or so. Okay, there we have it. 42. So I actually... Oh, this is gonna end at 51 stars because... Hazy Maze Cave is gonna have 7, just like every other stage. Then there's gonna be a Toad Star, and we're gonna have to do the Metal Cap. So that's gonna leave us at 51 stars for the end of this playthrough. Hopefully I'm gonna be fast at Hazy Maze Cave. Typically I suck at it, with the reason being that some of the stars, especially 100 and red coins, are kind of lengthy and difficult, and it's fairly easy to screw up, I would say. So I believe the toad is right here. You talk to him like a little fool. And it's like, ah, blah, 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 blah. Oh wait, here's the star. So you get that, just like that, and you'll move on to Hazy Maze Cave. Boom. Funny entrance again. And I guess we'll do this one in order, except maybe the red coins. Which we'll do like last with the hundreds. Actually, nah, there's no need. So I want to try to use a little trick here. And if I can't get it, I'll just do something else. So what you can do is wall kick your way up here, which as you can see is a little tricky, but I can do it. Boom. And then I'm not sure how. I think it's like this. Basically, you triple jump off of that box or something. Okay, I have no idea how to do it. Change of plans, we're getting amazing emergency exit first, and we'll do the Dory star the normal way. So that's star number 5. Normally how you would do it is you would find a complicated maze, and you'll get some elevators and whatnot, and there's a door that leads you to that section. But by using the trick I just did, by wall kicking up there, it's a lot faster. Alright. So now we'll actually try to do the swimming beast in the normal way, as I don't really know, nor feel confident of doing it the way that speedrunners do it, where you jump over the whole ordeal. It's still fast either way. Alright, oops. That's a little bit of damage, no problem though. So I'll have to find Dory the swimming beast, which should be somewhere around here. I'll just swim around until I can find it. There it is, okay. So what you do, right, is you get on its back, then like that, you ground pound it, it lowers its head, and when you stand on its head carefully, it'll move up, and then you can steer it around by moving Mario. And then you can get the star. Nice and quick. Actually, let me do Metal Cap now. Just because, if I need it for a star here, I'll have it. And that way we'll have all the cap stars collected. So yeah, the second star here is the red coin star, which I think I'll just, I think I'll just do after I get the metal cap. So that way, I don't have to worry about it later. And even if I fail somehow, I might be able to like find a backup plan, get a different star. It would take a long time, but it's it could happen. Alright, I made the exact same mistake I did first time, except I took more fall damage. Oh well. Alright. Got right into there. So, the way you would do this is to use Dory again. And since I'm not very confident on how else to do it, that's what I'll go for. So, here's Dory. The little swimming beast in the Oops cavern. Get on its head. Alright, let's move to it. Oop. Let's go that way. That way. 3, 2, 1. Jump! Got it. Alright, Metal Cap stage kinda sucks. But that's what I believe. The thing is, it's like a risky thing, because if your Metal Cap runs out, there's this water stream, and it carries you away if you're not Metal Mario. It's really fast. And you barely have a way of saving yourself. So yeah, I'll show you here. Like, even if you try to swim back, you are screwed if you don't know where you're going. Oops. So thankfully, you can just activate the metal cap, like so, get the coin. I believe there's one more coin down here that I didn't get. So once I get that, we can get the star and be all good. Where is it? I could swear it's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright, now it's time to tackle probably the toughest star of the recording today, which is the 100 coins and reds in Mazy Haze Cave. Yeah, that's the name of this thing now. obviously. Alright, let's do it. Let's get it. Alright, first 3 coins, easy. And you got these over here. Missed one. I'll get back to it. Why not? Wow, that's a waste of time. Oh well. It's not a speedrun, so it's not too important how fast I do it. Other than boring the viewers, I guess. Okay, so normally you can get down, climb up again, but I'll try to walk it around this, so that way I can be a little faster on it. Okay, that works. I'll take it. Alright, let's get these red coins. So you would have to do this elevator ride to get the red coins, which is exactly what I'll be doing right now. So I'll have to wait around a bit. There are a few obstacles in the way, just like this box, and I can either break it, or I can just jump around it if I need. Imagine if my controller stops working. I wouldn't even be able to pause the game. So I believe after I get this coin, I'll have all of the reds for this elevator ride. Except that I completely messed up. Which is what I expected, honestly. Wow, that's the thing with this star. I'm just so bad at it. Okay, this is one with a oops. Okay. This is about as good as I expected it to go. This is one with a Mr. I. You know what? I'll get back to that, hopefully. Oh my god. First of all, let's try to actually get the star that I want right now. Which is the red coins and of course 100, but you know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I can get up like that. That's good. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess it's the whole stress of making myself bad, because I talked crap about this star for, I don't know, 20 minutes now? A long time, either way. So it's also like, I'm doomed to fail? Well, not doomed to fail, it's more like, because I've been making myself frightened about it, I'm gonna do worse. Okay, let's give this a careful approach. I'll stand in the middle, you know? I'll crawl around like a little baby. Okay, probably... Nah, this is not the most underused move. That's the breakdance. Who uses the breakdance? Okay, we got it. It doesn't matter that we fell down. Because, we're gonna have to use that platform we were on earlier. This one right here. To make us get more fall damage. Now, this platform over here, which you can control, which is a fairly nice gimmick. Alright, so because inside some of these boxes, there are coins, which obviously we need. Up. Get back. Ooh. And then there's also that box. And we'll have to do a little... We'll have to do a little jump to get it. Okay, red coins are done. It's time to get the hundreds. I don't know why I struggle with this star a lot, but I'm glad that I at least got to the point where I can spawn it. Alright, the Toxic Maze. Which is a place where if you stand in the poison for too long, it damages you. But thankfully, there's plenty of enemies and coins and whatnot, so you can regenerate. And really, I wouldn't say this place is a maze, it's the camera that makes it a maze. I don't know how that makes sense, but it does. So activating this coin switch is cool because it actually indicates a way to go. Which I believe is for actually navigating the Toxic Maze. Which we are actually not doing right now. So let's see if there are any other exits. Okay, this is either navigating the toxic maze or amazing emergency exit. And the other one is, like I said, the other one. Okay, that's navigating the toxic maze. We don't need that right now. So we'll actually use the other exit we were linked to before. Because if I use that exit... Where was it? Right here. Yeah, cool. If I use the other exit, I'll go to the amazing emergency exit, I believe. Which is above the pit area, where I can get a few more coins. Yeah, right here. So that's how you would normally get amazing emergency exit. Ooh, that was a little bit dangerous, but thankfully there's coins over here. Ow. There's death around every corner. Yeah, this is maybe one of the most dangerous stages because of all the death. But I mean, it's fairly doable. Alright, let's get that one up. I'm gonna feel cool. I didn't even get it. Oh well. Alright, we only need 7 more coins. I feel like I can do that in the last section. All we have to do is, oops, not die. Oh, got it. Okay. That's not the way to go. I don't even know what the way to go is. I guess I can go all around again. Which won't waste too much time, but is a little bit annoying. Alright, cool. So that hole over there actually spawns infinite scuttlebugs, but obviously you won't get infinite coins doing that way. They thought of a lot of stuff in this game, which I appreciate. Okay, if I kill 2 enemies here, I'll be good. I believe there's another scuttlebug, so that's the way I'm gonna get my final coins. Alright. So we got that, and then the red coin star is right over here. Nice. So there's only 3 more stars to get, I think. Metalhead Mario can move. We have Watch for Rolling Rocks. I'm not sure what the other one is on top of my head. But we'll get both of them. Alright, so 4 Metalhead Mario can move. I think I'm going to use a different strategy, actually. So normally, you would follow the path like I do to the cavern with the swimming beast, with Dory, that we've already been to 2 times. And what you'll do then is you would get that metal cap that I just passed, follow this underwater path, and at the end of the path, if you're quick enough and your metal cap still works, there's a button you can push. I've never had that happen to me. Okay, so this button. However, if you have enough height, you can actually get it by doing that, what I just did. So I'll try that a few times. I mean, if it doesn't work, worst comes to worst, we'll try something else, but I think it will work. I don't know if I should ground pound, actually. I might be able to do it normally. Yeah. If I land on it, then I get it. Ooh, that was close again. I'm not sure at the moment, actually. Wow, okay. This proves a little bit more difficult than I initiated. I'm not even sure if I've ever done it this way. But I refuse to give up. I'm gonna keep trying. Because that's what I do. Okay. That didn't work. It might be with a ground pound then. Okay, I had to initiate it a little later and I would have been good. And if the side flipping doesn't work, I think I can get a little bit more height with a triple jump. So let me try that. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know if I can triple jump here. Okay, I'll give it a few more attempts. That should have worked. But to save on time, I'm just gonna get the metal cap now. Because I've wasted enough time, I feel. But this video is gonna be about as long as the first one, only a little longer, which I think is nice. I expected this one to be a lot longer because the stars were generally a lot harder. But there's also been a few quick stars. Like this stage has 2 stars that are just really quick. Alright, so let's get it. You walk over to the button. Boom. And you bonk into the fence. Fence gate. Alright, we got this. That was almost a disaster. There we go. There we have it. Just some long jumps. We got that. So only 2 more stars to collect, which are navigating the toxic maze and I believe watch for rolling rocks. Navigating is a little bit of a lengthier one, but still not too bad. I guess I can do it in like a minute or so. And watch for rolling rocks is only like 30 seconds. Even normally, like watch for rolling rocks doesn't really have any strategies that make it faster or slower. There's like one way to do it. Okay, navigating the toxic maze. We already accidentally stumbled into this one. So we'll have to go there again. Oops. And then we can get it. So we'll walk around just like that. We'll take a little bit of damage from the poison. Okay. Yeah, I know where I'm going. See, that's the thing. It's a little confusing, this maze. So it's not the first hole or exit, but the second one. Right over here. There we go. And then we have this elevator. And we'll get it. Man, after this, we're gonna be almost halfway done with the game. Because there's 120 stars. We're gonna have 51, which is gonna be pretty close to being done. See, it gives me a prompt like, hey, you reached 50 stars. You can now access this and this area and be cool and get new stars and whatnot. So technically, if I don't care about collecting all the stars, I'm already nearly done. Because if you don't care about collecting the stars, you really only need 70 to get to the final Bowser fight normally. But in this case, I just want to get all of them and not accidentally enter that door for no reason. So yeah, this one's called Watch for Rolling Rocks, which is a bit of a vague title. If anything, this one should be called Wall Kicks Will Work. But I mean, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the 51 stars. Did it in like a little over 1.5 hours. So that's pretty cool. And thank you guys for watching. Part 3, we will have Shifting Sandland, Lethal Lava Land, and Dire Docks. And then I think we can do the Mips star again, the little bunny. And we can do Bowser too. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you whenever that comes out. Probably next Friday.